Hello, this is Programming with Dan, and in the last episode I showed you how to set up Allegro with Microsoft Visual Studios, and we created this simple program. We created a display, loaded a font, printed it, and that was it. So this time we're going to actually do a little more. We're going to work on events. And events are input from the mouse, keyboard, the display itself. We need to be able to capture any inputs and triggers that it might set off. So we use what's called the event queue. Also for this example, I'm going to go to properties and we're going to add the primitives add-on. So we also need to add it here. Primitives. And here. So we keep everything else the same. We'll just get rid of this part. Let's get rid of you. And let's add this in a loop. So we need to check to make sure that the event queue is empty. So in their loop is event queue empty. So while it's not empty, we're going to process all the events. Let's see, empty. Oh, I forgot. I need to create the queue. Allegro event queue. Now create event queue. If not queue, return -3. We need to register our events, and so right now all we have is a display. So we're going to register event source into our queue, and we're going to get that event source from the display. So now any display events will get processed in this queue. So we need to get the next event source. So it's al get next event, and this is what the function looks like. So you got the queue and you got the event. So we're going to need an event object, and so right up here, let's just add a basic event object. Not a pointer, it's just an event. So we're going to get it from the queue and get our event. Not pointer. There you go. Event. And we're going to get the type and default break. Don't need it, but I'll do it. So the first one, the first event, I guess probably for this example, the only event is Allegro event display close. That's the close button or the X button. Oh, put the colon in the wrong spot. So if we press the X button, this event gets called. So let's add another variable called close. I'll set that to false. And instead of setting this to true, we'll just do not close. And right here, we'll do close equals true. So it's pretty simple. It just right here, it's just going to go through all the events. It's going to get the first one. If there's another event, it'll do it again, do it again, do it again. And as soon as we press the close button, it should call close equals true. Let's test it out. I'll compile it first, make sure there's no errors. Run it, click the X, and it closed. That's the event queue. But what about other events? So we're going to add another one called redraw. Let's set this to true. Why not? Put this here. All right. So, keyboard. It's not an add-on, but you do need to install it. It's different than init. It's just installing the keyboard. Let's install the mouse and leave those just like they are. We also need to register them, so it'll actually read them. So register event source into the queue. Now get keyboard event source. Actually, there's no variable, so that's it for that one. Do the same for mouse. 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 So we'll do a simple one. Allegro event key down. Break. So up. So we'll come over here and do a simple bool key down equals false, and bool mouse down equals false. So we're going to do is, so if you get an event key up, that means the key has been released. So, well, if it's down, let's do down first. Key down equals true. Redraw equals true. And once you let go, key down will be false, but we still need a redraw. And case Allegro event mouse button down. I don't care which one, so you can monitor which one. And we're going to do the same thing. But this will be mouse down equals true. Copy paste. We'll add up. And up down equals false. But now we need to be able to do something with that. So we'll leave our hello world. And so if key down, we're going to draw a circle. Let's do 640 by 480. So let's just do it around 200 and 50. Give it a radius of 10. Color, whatever. RGB. It'll be red. And thickness, that's the line thickness. We'll just do 2. And it'll only draw if key is down. We'll do the same, but for mouse down. But instead of a rectangle or a circle, we'll do a rectangle. I think it's aldraw rect. Aldraw. Is it rectangle or rect? Oh, rectangle. Let's do it at 400, 100 by 500, 150. We'll just make this one blue. 0, 0, 255. Line thickness, 4. Oh, map. Compile it. Any errors? No errors. Let's run it. So key down. Or this is the mouse down. This is the key down. So the longest key is down. Yes. We can lower that a bit. Where did I put the draw? I guess it's so big. I only put it at 2020, right? 2020. This is, oh, I put this at 50 and it's 64. Yeah, let's put this closer to the bottom. We'll do this 400 and make it a bigger. Let's make it bigger. You can actually do a filled circle. But if you do, you don't need thickness. So there, key events. This is key events, this is mouse events, and display events. There you go, there's your event queue. Pretty simple. And I'll see you in the next one.